Welcome to the Football Report with me, Jay and Shub. It's another exciting weekend of Premier League matches. We start off with the Manchester derby. City won 2-1 at Old Trafford. The town was painted blue thanks to Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah,
I mean, he was totally a different player. I mean, in a big game, he played really well.
yeah, big match, big player, and he delivered. Not only Kevin De Bruyne, and everyone played their heart out. And they were running like mad and pressing.
Otamendi certainly gave 110%.
Yeah, and there were questions like companies coming back. Will Otamendi start? Because Stones is sure starter because Pep wanted him in the transfer.
And he's a great type
And
player.
there were questions about Otamendi, and he delivered in the big match, and he was amazing. Amazing. His stats were amazing, and he played very well. And not only Otamendi or Kevin De Bruyne, each and everyone in the City team played really well, and they deserve to win.
I want to stress upon the fact that the City midfield performed really well. I mean, they outclassed United midfield. What was the reason?
That's because David Silva and Fernandinho played so well. Fernandinho, according to me, is a very underrated player. Even last season he played very well for Pellegrini, but he didn't catch the eye. This season too, he has done exactly what Guardiola wants. Good distribution, helping the centre backs, and even David Silva has played very well in a deeper role. And as far as United are concerned, I think they need someone who can pass the ball, because Pogba wants freedom. He's always trying to dribble, and Fellaini is not that good. His distribution is not good, and he's not mobile. So I think that's where the match was lost for Man United.
I mean, in the first half, the midfield battle was. I mean, United lost the midfield.
Yeah, in the first 30 minutes, United couldn't break the press, and
yes, they were pressing a lot.
yeah, they were trying it. They were trying. I have to say, United were trying. Mourinho made a bold move, trying to press Guardiola team, and it just didn't work. And City from the first minute looked like scoring 2 or 3. Then after the match went on, after 35 minutes.
I mean, in the second half, United was better.
Yeah, what Mourinho did, he blocked Bravo's options. So he couldn't pass it around himself. So he had to play long, and of course, when playing long, say United are good because of
height advantage.
Because of the height difference. So overall, I think Manchester City deserve to win.
And someone have anyone found Pogba yet?
I mean, he didn't play that bad. I mean, he dribbled through the midfield in the second half. He was not bad. I mean, his end product was not that good, but I mean, still, I don't think he was that bad.
But it was clueless.
I mean, yeah, people expected a lot from him, but I mean, I think he still needs 2 or 3 more games to settle, and then we can see the real Pogba maybe.
Now, even if you see, many people are talking that United are looking good, but when you see in the attack department, only one person is doing his job. That's Zlatan, and no one is creating enough.
And Marcus Rashford.
Rashford isn't starting, so
But he's doing
yes,
good.
Yes, he's doing
I think Mourinho will solve that problem. I mean, right now, I mean, he just needs to sort the defense out. I mean, Green was horrible. I mean, the first half, and he had a horrible half.
I think that's the irony that we talk about Guardiola passing, and the first goal comes from a long ball, route one. And first I would like to say that Bailey shouldn't allow Iheanacho to win the header. And the second, I think Blake did not react.
He was like dreaming.
Yes, I think he thought, what is happening? And in a split
I
second.
mean, the second goal. I mean, he played Iheanacho onside.
Yeah.
And that, I mean, he couldn't even trap.
Everyone is pushing forward. Why should he drop deep and play Iheanacho onside? He should be aware of what is happening around.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, it was a good game. I mean, we enjoyed.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
As for the neutrals, I think it was a very good way to start the game week after the international break.
Yeah.
I think it was a good game,
Yeah.
a neutral game. Now, next up, it's Liverpool against Leicester City. Liverpool had a cracking game against Leicester City, winning 4-1. I mean, they played with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, that's because of the new renovated Anfield. More 9,000 fans would cheer up the team. The attack looks very well as a unit. They are playing one of the best football in the Premier League, and we are seeing both parts of the club side. You know, cohesion and counter attacking both. The pressing is also top notch, and I'm only hoping for a bit more consistency in the attacking department. And if we stop conceding soft goals, I think we
I mean,
will.
yeah, with Lucas conceding that goal, I mean, that was really harsh.
Overall, Lucas played very well, but that moment that shouldn't be happening. If whenever if you are serious, that shouldn't
I
be
mean, you
happening.
cannot do that in big games.
Yeah, we were 2-0 up, and then he did that. It was 2-1,
One
and then
game, then blew wide open.
yeah, and then Riyad Mahrez put Jamie Vardy through. If he could scored that, it would have been 2-2. So I think we need to work on that part. Still we need a lot of work to be done on the defense. But if it is done, we will definitely challenge for the title.
And credits to Sadio Mane also. He looks very composed, and he has the like fire in him to perform. And
I mean, he's
he,
flourishing
has,
under Klopp.
he has settled so quickly. It's so good to see him performing in such a big side, and he has played very well.
I mean, what about Leicester City? I mean, they are not
And
performing that well.
I think they have. I know everyone knows that they can't do it.
They couldn't
this
retain the
season,
title.
and the expectations were not high, but still they are falling very short of what they were last season, and I think they are missing content.
Okay. Moving on to our next game, it's Arsenal against Southampton. So Sandy Cazorla scored a last-minute winner to give Arsenal the win. Arsenal still seem to struggle to break the Southampton backline.
I think they really missed Alexis Sanchez in the final third, and because Southampton played a diamond, there was very less room for Mesut Ozil to maneuver. Although he did meet their wingers Chamberlain and Wall got room and were in 1v1 positions, but they couldn't fit Lucas Perez. And he's not that type of player who will who's
Too
very
physical.
yeah. And I think yeah, that's what the. That's
I mean,
what
I still got to ask. I mean, why do you think Arsenal Wenger benched Alexis Sanchez for
I
this
think
game?
prioritize Champions League. And
Who told that? I mean, if he plays in the Premier League, he can't play in the Champions League.
I think he was involved in the international break, I guess, and that's
Okay.
why they need a Sanchez fit for the rest of the season. And if he plays and gets injured,
Let's be practical here. Every game in his EPL is very vital and very tough.
yes, it is vital. And Arsene Wenger is brave enough to bench Sanchez and play other team and play him for the Champions League.
If Cazorla didn't score the penalty,
Yeah.
which was a bit controversial, the fans would then turn on him.
I think
He's taking a risk here. Why would he take such a risk?
I think most of the fans are already against Arsene Wenger at this point.
And I think what he did is less brave and more foolish because he's already 5 points behind leaders Manchester City, even
Yeah.
after winning the league.
I don't think prioritizing Champions League is bad because Leicester also got first
You don't need to prioritize Champions League from the first group stage game.
Yeah, I think that can be a point, but
And he hasn't, and the Arsenal haven't started the league well.
yes,
Yes,
that's
Why
the
would
point.
just- then
That's
why-
the
why-
point.
why-
They could have
the
easily,
Champions
they could have easily dropped points in this game.
Yeah,
Yes,
they were
yeah,
lucky.
the penalty was very controversial. And the penalty was very controversial, and it did look harsh.
Arsenal Wenger is
and,
keen on that.
and they're yet to look convincing in any game apart from the Watford game.
He should play his best players.
Yes.
Okay, moving on to our next game. It's Tottenham against Stoke City. So Tottenham ran riot against Stoke City. The Tottenham front three looked, very comfortable with the ball.
Yes, they were back to their old formation, and I think they played a really good match. And with Son coming in the left wing and Harry Kane up front alone, and they looked a good package altogether. And for Son, he has played a good match, and with his future in doubt in this transfer window, and it was certain that he was leaving, but
I heard in the deadline when Son was leaving.
yes, it was certain that he was leaving, but he didn't move, and now in this game he has played well, really well, and he scored 2 goals which were important for them. And Like yes, and he's a better option than Vincent Janssen also because he's versatile. He can play anywhere in the final third, and yes, he has played well in this season.
Okay. Now, Stoke City is struggling a bit. I mean, what is the reason? I mean, this Mark Hughes.
I think that's all down to Marquis. The talent he has, he needs to get more out of the players. Shaqiri, Arnautovic, Boyan, and now Boni, they are all good players, and I expect better from them. Not losing 4-0 against Tottenham, and they did not trouble Tottenham one bit. Only from set pieces and from open play, they did not look threatening, and I have no idea why Boyan is not starting. I think Mark is starting and build a team around him. Otherwise, we will face the sack.
And they have a very good team also.
Yeah,
They have a very good
Boyan,
team.
Shaqiri, and all. Okay, it's all down to Mark Hughes now. So, moving on to our next game, it's Swansea against Chelsea. So Chelsea dropping their first points of the season against Swansea. Diego Costa scored 2 goals, but the media can't seem to get enough of him.
I think he's favorite of media, and they love him. He makes them sell stories about him, and whatever he does.
Yeah, he's got an ugly side to his game, but even if he doesn't do anything, the media is always after him.
I personally like him very much because he's a great goal scorer, and that matters in football. And I think yes, the controversies he does in the pitch, and that's why
The
media loves him. Yes.
Yeah. The second goal for Swansea.
Yeah.
The second goal for Swansea.
Yeah.
Leroy played the goal he scored. He's into triple Cahill off the ball.
Yes, I think it looked a clear foul for me, but the referee was standing behind him, and that's why I think something might have.
The referee should be looking at the ball.
It was clear, but something I don't know what happened.
The refereeing has not been up to par.
Yes, there have been some controversial decision this season, and referees need to look at it.
Again, it was Andre Mariner who
Yes.
saw the Aguero challenge
Yes.
and still told the FA that he hadn't seen it.
Yes.
Okay. So that's all from us this week. See you again next week. Thank you.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Please like, comment, and subscribe.